Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm
I'm
Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
I love the pause in between Cyberpunk.
We just watched episode 7.
Yes.
We just saw Lucy's backstory, and we just had a whole discussion about what type of ending of the show we would like and what type of ending of the show we wouldn't. And like
And you all know the ending, so like this.
the one we would like is that Lucy doesn't die, and the one that we would hate, let me just tell you, is if Lucy does die.
Yes.
I am leaning towards that she doesn't die because I'm optimist, and Lola is a pessimist. I'm not optimist. I'm a realist.
Yes, I'm a pessimist. I'm not
and
even
Lola
realistic.
as a pessimist,
Yeah.
but like she became optimist.
At some points.
Yeah.
We should blame like Vinland Saga
And some shows that we
and
have
like
been
Full
watching.
Metal. Like
yeah.
they have restored some like love and faith into me.
Yeah.
But like I am what I am at my core, which is a pessimist. So like I I'm like preparing myself.
Yeah, she's like she's dead.
Yeah, like killing people.
And I'm like,
but like
the
then
writers
but then
show
I'm like
wouldn't do that to me.
surprised, and I'm surprised in a good way. If you get surprised, you're gonna be surprised in a bad way. You know what I mean?
But like, if she ends up dying, you think you will be fine with that?
No. But like
it's
at
the
least
same.
I will be like, knew it.
Knew it doesn't mean anything to me. Like,
I
why?
know.
I don't care if I know it, if I don't know it.
It's just like I prepared myself for disappointment.
How if she? I don't understand that. That does not work for
That's
me.
how
the same
that's how my
way,
mind
because,
works.
like,
I need to prepare myself for disappointment.
Yeah,
so,
because
I think then it hits me less if I'm
I don't
prepared.
think it does. I don't think it does. I honestly don't think.
Well, maybe it doesn't, but that's just how I work.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm like protecting myself that way.
To me, at least, it does not hit me less any longer. It just like stops me from enjoying anything else. Because let's say maybe in some cases the writers would be able to make the story that way, and I the entire time would be just thinking of the scenario that I don't like, and that's Lucy dying, and maybe at the end story does work, you know what I mean? But like I would not be able to see that, to enjoy that, if I'm just like only concentrating on not getting disappointed, because like at least that's how
I understand how you function. Like I don't have that problem.
Yeah.
I can function like this. It's just like I think I just work on preparing myself. But I'm very excited to see what happens in this episode. Like last episode was like my favorite of the show, I feel like, because like we got to learn about Lucy's backstory, and like that made me very happy, because like I think we spoke about it for like 6 episodes. We're like, okay, but like what happened to you? Like what happened to you? Why are we here? Why are we?
And
it's
I
like
really
if you
like
kill her, it's a problem.
Yeah, and I really like how they did the whole thing with her backstory.
Yeah.
And how that's the only thing that she told. And how David is the only person who she told that to.
Where we end the last episode is like we know that someone from from Arasaka is like trying to gather information that are like missing from Tanaka's like body, and like Lucy intercepted that and killed them before they got a chance to go and say that. And oh yes, they have mentioned one character in the previous episode, which I'm sure is about to like make an appearance or something. I could say that he was gonna make an appearance season 2, but like there's no season 2, so like he has a limited amount of options when to appear. But like they mentioned some character that's also like very, that can also take a lot of tech, like David can, and that like he is basically Arasaka's weapon. Like that he has a graveyard of people that he has killed. So I think we might be seeing him. They mentioned him, so he's coming. It's just a matter of when.
I agree.
But like, let's see, maybe it's this episode.
It's getting late. May I go home for the day? My apologies. I ask only because I have plans for the evening.
Shall I adjust all our deadlines to accommodate your personal schedule?
My son got into the academy. I wanted to surprise him.
Delightful. Another legacy hire. Please extend my congratulations. Fetch it, and then get out of my sight.
Is she gonna die? Why is that my go-to for everything? A character that I don't know goes somewhere alone, like they're gonna die.
For all I care.
Director Evans.
I don't know her yet.
Yeah, are we stealing this? What?
Well, thought that she's gonna die. We're gonna kill her. He's gonna kill her.
Is this gonna be
my
like,
God.
like 2 hours before or something?
Oh my God. What? What?
What happened in there? Connection was stable throughout.
And you're telling me Luke's gonna die and he's gonna stay alive?
Was he cyber psycho when he did it? Or
I mean,
because
the
like, he
eyes
was, like,
didn't look like that, but like he did. It did seem like he's not seeing her.
yeah, because like he was, the guy was shot there or whatever, and he was. It seemed like he was like crouching down and something, and so like
it seemed like he's not
yeah
aware.
yeah.
You still think the same?
I still fear the same. I still fear the same. And it better not happen.
No way. Literally no way.
Yeah, no way, you're right.
Literally no way.
No, you're right. He might save Lucy because he's too far gone and die.
That
would like...
That would be that would make more sense.
Like, they literally told us on this in the intro.
Yeah.
Like, even when we watched the first episode, his face was still the same. Like, it told you where he was gonna go with him.
Well, I think since the first episode, the guy turned into cyber psycho. That like I think we started mentioning that like as a possibility.
Yeah.
I just remember not thinking he's gonna die.
Trespassed on Arasaka premises. Finding the Netrunner remains our priority. Too dangerous, that one.
We know neither their motive nor intentions. Whoever they are, they're careful.
He literally killed someone who was like similar to his mother.
I was about to say that. Even when she said my son got into academy, I thought, are we watching back?
We'll need one of Velatech's mutts. Who do we know that's on their payroll? We'll remind them who they're real masters of. They must be warned of what happens when they bite the hand that feeds.
And just how will we do
I
this?
guess we're seeing the guy.
Yeah.
We tell them in the only language this city speaks.
Violence.
Look out!
Survive.
What? What did we just see?
Who's that?
I was nearly killed.
Okay, I guess he escaped
Arasaka,
somehow.
how can you be sure? You're running out of time. Our patience is running thin.
You're aware that Arasaka security has been very tight. They clearly view the cyberskeleton as a market game changer, worthy of their utmost vigilance. You ask too much.
Don't lecture me. I know the stakes. We know its worth. We know yours. Not another Eddie until you earn it. We're done here.
Fixers made contact, as we foresaw.
Okay.
There's a good boy. What a mischievous little dog.
Yeah, okay. That's kind of a good plan. Yeah, he is like
Did I wake you?
not even aware of what's happening around him.
Couldn't shut my brain down. Only 250K to the moon?
Oh,
Cheaper than I
that's
thought.
right.
Only for a one-way ticket, though.
Yeah, true.
You remembered.
Do you?
Good night then.
Do you not remember?
Because like I thought he did,
Yeah,
but like
I
then
thought
he was
that's
like,
what he said.
What
Yeah.
do I remember?
Rundown diner meetup with the counter intel of the world's greatest megacorp.
I thought you'd find the familiarity reassuring.
Go on.
We must eliminate any and all persons aware of the cyberskeleton's existence.
Done.
And one more thing.
Which one?
Yes.
A meddlesome netrunner. Since Tanaka's death, they have been interfering with our data recovery efforts regarding the cyberskeleton. Do you have any information on who would make a cool million for bringing the runner in alive? Half of that for just their head.
We have a deal.
Shit.
Whoa, rare call. But even possible on this?
Kiwi, hey.
Definitely could see that David saves her.
Yeah, now I can see that now.
Definitely.
A question?
No.
Buy her a ticket to fucking Mars.
No big
Yeah.
deal. Like how David's.
David? Fine, he's fine. For a punk. Thought he'd need hand-holding, help. But stepped up big. Big leader. Weird. Still a no-go?
No, not yet. Got something but can't, just gotta do it. Won't take long, not long.
Okay. Fucking mysterious. Even for you. Won't pry though. Never trust a stolen NC. Was me who taught you.
You? Oh yeah, remember that.
Yeah, it's me.
Kiwi, you might just die right now.
My bad.
Okay.
Alrighty. Looks like an after party for two.
Actually, need you to drop me somewhere too.
Is that so?
Where?
Bunch of killjoys, all y'all.
So, you've been doing okay?
Meaning,
Opposite
What
of
was
okay.
that today?
what was what?
You know exactly what I mean.
Froze up is all.
Been freezing up a lot lately.
Hmm.
Cut the shit, please.
Not your problem, Becca.
Like hell it's not. I put my life in your hands daily.
That's true.
Go light on your chrome for a while? Don't you worry, I got your back.
Is that right?
I'm being serious right now.
You know it's bad when she's the voice of reason.
Remember the alley Psycho Zero and my bro? I can't see you end up like him.
Yeah.
Damn Sokka's still sending in runners.
Like at some point, the girl is gonna be a trap. You know what I mean? What?
Last one.
Oh, that's
last
picture.
One. Intel says last.
What?
Oh. Yeah, that's how it happened.
He's losing his mind.
Talk to me. Talk, David, talk.
Leaving, on my way.
When they start.
What?
Shaky hands, dizziness, nausea, usual suspects.
A little while ago.
Shoulda hollered the sec they appeared.
Whatever, why now?
You want my professional opinion? You best rip your pedal off the metal, Charlie. You're about to drive headfirst off the cliff with no way back off.
Yeah, just give me fucking stronger men!
David!
You ain't hearing me, Joe boy. You're already off the deep end. I'll keep from here.
The thing is, I don't think they can save themselves, you know what I mean? Like, I really think they need intervention here.
Just take my fucking money.
Hey, give me my fucking rent!
David!
Oh god, his eyes.
There. Your last creep. 9 times standard dosage. Good for 9 days. It'll send you rolling over the edge and straight into hell.
Come on,
I'm
David.
sorry, Doc. You didn't deserve that.
Not like you're ever coming back here anyway.
Lucy,
my
what do
God.
you, like, fucking tie him up.
Pushing XPDs for a quick buck. Go on, become that legend. Or whatever the fuck you mercs do.
How do you stop it? Like, when it
Not a
starts?
tale for
What are you
the
supposed to
next
do?
dreamer.
What was that?
Don't tell the crew.
What do you
I
mean?
don't get it.
What do you mean, what was that?
Hey! Your body, your mind, they have limits, David. You knew that. If normal meds can't cut it, it's time to slow down. Can't watch you do this to yourself. Scale back your cyberware.
I can't do that.
Why?
not?
Because of Maine and my mom. Both had plans for me, left me things to do.
Your mom definitely didn't want this for you.
Exactly.
But you
And
really-
Maine was wrong from the get-go as
David,
well.
you
He
can't
went...
go on like this.
I'll be fine.
You will not.
Honestly believe that? Really think you're special?
Definitely ain't normal.
So you have
Boy.
a higher tolerance than everyone else, that's all. Doesn't mean you're not human, you know.
I killed someone.
Huh?
Reminded me of my mom. Woman had a son too. About my age. Maybe you're right. Maybe I really am losing it.
David, look.
I ain't normal. Said so yourself before. I'm different.
You're not.
I am. You know, when Maine died, didn't expect you'd leave us too.
I had to.
I'm not mad.
Why not?
You deserve a way out of this life.
David, no. I'm not trying to.
That mean you'll come back? You and me again. Turn back the clock.
Yeah, but not like this.
Don't make her do that.
Can't quite do that yet. Need just a little more time.
What for?
Maybe because she's
There's
protecting
something I
him.
have to do.
But
Maybe we should, you know, go our separate ways.
No, wait! That's not what I want! I'm sorry, David. But I gotta go.
she felt it again, I guess.
Go where? Sure.
We'll talk when I get home. But please, wait for me.
Oh, this is not good.
There you are.
Girl, it's gonna be a trap. It's gonna be a trap, girl. I don't wanna watch this now. What does this mean?
So simple. And here I expected fireworks. Looks like we just landed our ticket into Arasaka. Magnificent work, Kiwi.
Yeah. I didn't wanna think it. I was like, this is getting too pessimistic from me.
A lot has happened this episode.
Yes. Oh my
A
god.
lot has happened.
Oh my
and
god.
I honestly know that I should be scared and terrified right now.
Yeah.
But just like Lucy's life in danger at the
This is more positive.
At the end of episode 8 means that like in episode 9 is gonna be even bigger danger, so that like that it'll be good in episode 10.
I mean, the
I
thing
think
is,
that's how I see
the
it.
thing is, David's gonna come to save her.
Yeah.
So now the only person that I think we are realistically afraid for is David.
Yeah.
That like he might potentially
But I'm
die.
honestly 50-50.
That he might die or not die. I
Yeah,
am 50-50
I'm
as well,
50-50,
because like
like,
I can see it going down the route
me
of
too.
like he is already like, you know, becoming cyber psycho. Now he has to go and save her, and so like he is gonna do anything humanly possible. It's not like he's going up against rookies, you know what I mean? Like he is going up against Arasaka, and like it's not gonna be easy, and they want to capture him, you
But
know? And so
again-
like he might just do everything humanly possible that he can to save her.
But again, I can still see a scenario where he bought 2 tickets to the moon.
Yeah.
Or anything that
Yeah.
involves them running away.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that, because I could definitely see him doing everything humanly possible to save her, but at the last moment she gives him the reason to live, because like we had the whole conversation now in this episode where they almost broke up whatever in some way, where she begged him to slow down, because we see in each and every episode how he is almost there to going into a cyber psycho. And basically Doc told him that he has 9 more days of this stronger meds, and basically told him like, doesn't matter, you're not coming back here, because when you start doing something like this, it's the end. Like God knows if you're gonna.
Not stopping himself. I don't think when you come to this point, I think that's why you cease to become cyber psycho, because like you need to stop yourself.
You push
but
your
you are
limits.
but you're like already over your limits, and like it's very hard to get back from that. I think that people need to help you, because like, there's no fucking way you can do
I
this
think
by
in
yourself.
this scenario, like what is the problem is the fact that like he lost mom and he lost Maine, and he lost purpose in life, and like this is the only thing that he knows how to do and that he's doing.
And he thinks this is like honoring them in some way,
because
but, like he just doesn't know what to do.
Because if he's not doing anything, then they in some way died in vain. You know? So like in my opinion, I could see the story ending with Lucy giving their life, basically.
Yeah.
Like them together,
Yeah.
basically some purpose to him.
Yeah.
Like I could definitely see something like that happening, as well as him dying. I just don't know in which direction the show is gonna take.
Like,
That's why I'm 50-50.
could go down either direction, and both directions would make sense.
To me as well,
like
yeah.
for his character, like just one would be much sadder than the other.
Yeah.
But like it would, I could understand how he got there, and it'd be very tragic.
I agree.
Because like he's trying to, like he's saying that like if he stops now, then basically like they all died in vain, because like they all, like especially like also his mom, she worked for him, but like your mom would be so happy if you just lived a normal life and was happy. Like she would not
That's what she
want anything more from
Exactly.
you, but like he is just, I mean, he is not rational. Like there is nothing rational about this. He is just going through life not knowing what to do, and he thinks like this is the way to go, because like he doesn't know how to deal with his grief, and like so he is just so very close to losing himself. And in this episode we also saw a flashback of how he killed that woman who was like basically someone
I'm glad
like
that
his
we
mom.
saw that. Yeah, I'm very glad that we saw that.
These two episodes have been my favorite of the show. I think they have done a lot to like pull back the plot and make it more about the characters, and make it more about their mental state and which they're in, which like makes me care much more, and like that is the part of the story that I'm interested in.
Definitely.
And so like I loved seeing that David was really struggling with the fact that he has killed this woman who reminds him so much of his mom. And he said, I mean, he even said like, God knows, like I've killed a civilian, and like God knows, because like he has kind of lost it now, if he has, killed also innocent people, because like he is just not in control of himself at all. And now this is like eating him up in a way, but like he is fully losing control and can like pull himself back. And like now maybe because like he's gonna be forced to go to save Lucy, like because they captured her. I don't know. I don't know where I lean to. I don't know if he dies or doesn't die.
I don't know. I apparently I'm not realist anymore. I'm optimist now, because I'm 55 actually.
That he
lives. Also because of Lucy. Mm-hmm. Also because of the tragic story that she had her entire life. Why would they end her story with a guy that loves her, dies because of her, and now she has to run away again?
Yeah, and she's again the only one left alive.
Exactly. So maybe this way, if they were to run away together, they would find that safe place.
Like, I agree with you, but like, there has been nothing to show me that like the show is gonna take that route. You know what I mean? Like, when there's like a more positive outcome and a less positive outcome for shows, like let's say if it's something like Full Metal or Vinland Saga that like want to show the world in a more hopeful light, then I assume that they're gonna show a more hopeful thing for the end of the story or whatever. And for here, I can't tell you that they're gonna do it like that, because like the world is really unkind here, and so like they just might go down the route that is very sad and tragic, but like still makes sense. Again, like if we went, I'm like now off the board that Lucy is gonna die, and I'm very happy for that, because like that would just make me
no sense.
That would just make me mad regardless. Like if David dies or doesn't die, I can be sad or not sad. I can accept both, because like both would make sense. Would I prefer the more positive, like the more hopeful ending?
I agree,
because, like,
but I just think again, I just want to repeat what I said again. I just think that like it's not just tragedy because of David. It would be the tragedy because Lucy.
I agree.
And just because of her character, I don't think she deserves that type of ending.
Yeah.
Because she's been through a lot, and she's been running, and that's what they told her, that she's been running away by herself her whole life.
Yeah.
And she doesn't feel anywhere like home.
Yeah.
So like, why would they end her story like that?
Yeah,
just like that is the only Mars. Part. Yeah, that is the only they mentioned Mars, and now there's what he buys her a ticket to Mars, and she goes away to Mars alone because he saved her and died. I mean, I understand the tragedy. But like, just because of the way that she's been feeling her entire life, I think it would be better if he was to stay alive, because like it's not it's not just like his life and his tragedy, it's hers as well.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the only reason why. But like I said, I wouldn't hate it as much as I would hate it. I wouldn't hate it. Yeah. I would be fine with it, but like I wouldn't be happy with it.
It would make sense. Like, it would make sense. Makes sense. It's just very
for his character, even 100% makes sense. I just like I would still feel bad for Lucy's character because like it's not the same as that, but like she's on the same place as she was in the first episode.
Like it really seemed like he forgot about Mars. Like that's how much he lost himself. That like when she said like you remembered that, he's like, huh?
That's why I think it would be such a good moment that he realized how much he lost himself, that he forgot something so deep and important for her and for their relationship.
The important thing that she told him, like,
exactly.
That she didn't tell to
anyone.
Like
that's why I think if he was to save her before that, he bought those tickets and they just last scene they just go into the.
I would be so happy, guys.
I just see it as
that ending would be like cathartic. That would be.
I think so as well. Nice. I think so, just because how much he lost himself.
Yeah.
I think it would be so good, honestly.
Yeah, and like a lot of people in this episode, I really like the scene in this episode with David and Rachel. I think that's what she's called.
No, it's Rebecca.
Close enough. I really like the scene. I think she was really sweet there. Basically, she also referenced back finally to when her brother died. Again, I think like these two episodes had like the most emotional impact, because like now finally we're talking about that, because her brother died like a few episodes ago and like no one said anything, and now she's like standing there and she said like, I really don't want to see this happen to you as well. And she's sort of like, she's a very hectic individual, you know. Every time we see her, she's like shooting something and screaming somewhere, being very hyperactive. And here she like just, you know, stopped and took a quiet moment to say that like she doesn't want to see this happen to David. Like she showed concern. It's like, I really like that. Yeah, I would hope that he would like pull out, that he would pull himself back from this, like for everyone.
Yeah, definitely.
And like, I don't know, I would really like that.
Honestly, in that moment when she said something like, not before that moment, before they started talking, when she started talking something to him, I thought because he froze, I thought we were gonna have a scene where potentially she was gonna die because he froze. And that was gonna be his slap and his wake-up call. But like, I don't think that is, like, after they talked and after she said it out loud, I thought, okay, it's not happening, you know. But like in that moment, like I thought like, oh my god, he froze and she depends on him. The two of them, we saw them working together. Like, I think that's been months of just like the two of them working together, and they depend on each other. And if one freezes, then the other can die because of that.
I mean, she basically saved his life in this episode.
And that's what she said, and then I was like, okay, so that's not happening.
And again, I really like the whole conversation with David and Lucy after visiting Doc. Like their final conversation there, and like she's not coming back to work because like she is not telling him that she is doing all this to protect him and to save him, and like, of course it was gonna be a trap. I just really didn't think it was gonna be Kiwi. I thought when she said to the driver, put me like leave me here, and like we know that the guy, whatever his name is, Faraday, whatever, came knocking, and we didn't see the continuation of that scene. I was gonna say something along the lines of, what if she betrays them? But I literally thought that like, this is me being now too pessimistic, because like they had a nice conversation. Like we always seemed like really solid, and so like I thought it was really just me being overtly suspicious of everything and everyone, and like unfortunately apparently not. Could this still potentially be like that she's playing double agent, and that she's like, oh, you want me to work with you? Yes, let's work with you, because like then we can control anything bad that happens. Yes, but also I don't know Kivu enough so that I would think that she would actually like be on our side. she could actually very well be not on our side, and I think that's more likely. But if I want to be positive, like maybe she's like, this is gonna be fine, but I don't think
honestly,
so.
like this is one of the things that like should be obvious in some ways, you know, but like just because like I feel like I kind of like the friendship. I mean, the friendship that we saw.
I mean, like
scenes.
she brought her in. You
Yeah,
know? Like
we
they
saw
had this nice
something
conversation at the beginning.
So in my mind, honestly, didn't cross my mind.
I mean, also like Kiwi might not be like, let's say, because like she's talking about David, how he's, I don't know, taking charge, and she is viewing him in a positive light, even though he is losing his mind. And so like that might tell us something about Kiwi and like how she views the world.
Yeah, definitely.
So like but like again, I don't know enough about her to like think one way or another.
Yeah, but honestly that took me for a second. That took me as a surprise, but then for a second I thought I was shocked for a second, then I thought it makes sense. Okay, it makes sense that they would do something like that, like the show would do something like that.
And now like she is, I mean, it was so clear that she's walking into a trap there at the end. Like it was so fucking clear. I mean, like her conversation with David, it did seem like now when they like separated, something's gonna happen. Just because of the way that it went. I think I said like, I don't like this because like clearly something is about to happen now, and like it makes sense that she is now caught. But again, that does bode well for her staying alive.
I agree.
Because like she's in danger, but then we have to go up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I completely agree.
So I think we're good
with her staying alive.
Yeah.
But I told you my preferred scenario, but like makes sense that we have 2 episodes because like we only have, I think it's only gonna be this fight for 2 episodes, and then we're gonna see the result of it.
Yeah, you know, and like whether they escape or one of them escapes and the other dies. Yeah,
I think it's only one or the other. You know?
Yeah, so I think those are our 2 options. Honestly.
So actually now I can definitely see that the end is coming.
Yeah, I mean, I like they resolved. A lot of things, because like now we're gonna do 2 flies with 1 stone, because like, this is Arasaka as well that like wants David.
Yeah, but like honestly I just think that like these last 2 episodes have been by far my favorite of the show. Like you said, they focused a lot on the characters, made me care immediately, especially about Lucy. But like even like the previous episode made me care about Lucy's well-being, but this episode made me care about David's well-being, because like I saw that how it affected him, that he killed basically a person who was his mother, and how he's still not dealing with that because he doesn't know how to deal with that, because he just like jumped into this without not thinking, but like without being able to do anything else.
Because you know? Like, I mean, it was a grief stricken teenager, you know what I mean? Like, this is not a good environment.
Exactly, and he was more tolerant to it, so he thrived.
Because like, he thought like this is what he's supposed to do,
because he was special.
Like, if he is so tolerant, then like maybe this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So like this is the part that makes me special, and so like if this is the part that makes me special, I can't stop, because like my mom and Maine wanted more from me. So
finally
like, it's a very helpless situation.
But like finally to me it makes sense. Everything
kind of
makes sense.
There's something to like empathize with, and so I just think that these last 2 episodes have done a lot for me for the show.
Definitely.
It's like it's the thing that has been missing that we were talking about.
Definitely a lot.
For the previous however many episodes we were, and so like I feel.
But this is the thing that I was hoping it's gonna happen, honestly.
And now I feel like it's gonna continue, because we already like opened that. Like we already opened that, and so like everything now else is gonna make more sense going forward in these last 2 episodes, and so I'm really looking forward to them.
But that is, I said what I was hoping.
Let's see what happens.
Let's just like give
you guys know.
Like,
let's see.
I think that would be a perfect ending for this show. Honestly,
I would love it.
I think it would be great.
Also,
okay, guys.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.